What it do, what it do, what it do. Another episode on Let's Level Up podcast with me, Ricky Rodriguez. Hey, today, man, we have a very, very special guest. You know what I'm saying? He's in the wrestling world, music. Does a little bit of everything, man. You know what I'm saying? And as you know, we bring people on this platform who leveling up on life. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, if you like the content, please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that great stuff, man. So we keep bringing special guests like the guest we have today. Hey, let's give it up for Mr. Whoop That Trick. What it do, homie?
Yeah.
How it is. Let's give it up for you, Trick Williams, homie. Hey, who gave you that name, bro? Trick Williams.
Trick Williams, let's level up. Let's talk about it. It's Ricky. It's Tricky. We in the Billy. But, yeah, man. Trick Williams. I mean, that's just it's an extension of myself.
Mr.
You know,
Trick
my birth
Williams.
name is Matrick, and we get rid of my mama, Ma. Then we leave with Trick Williams.
Mr. Whoop That Trick, man. For the people that don't know you on this platform, what's your social media? Where can they find you at, man?
Man, find your boy Trick Willie. Trick it 2 times. Make sure you say it 2 times. My IG name is Trick Williams _ WWE. I am the hottest thing in the WWE. I'm in Atlanta for the weekend, baby.
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. How you like Atlanta, man?
Man, I love the city, man. Every time I come to Atlanta, you know, they show me love. We just shot a nice little music video. We got a nice project coming out. Yeah, stay tuned for that. Me and my boy Kevo.
Let's get it. Let's get it. Y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. Go follow him so y'all can see when it's a hot track. That's all I can say. A lot of energy on this track, man. It's about to go up for real. So, man, where you originally from for the people that don't know, man?
Man, born and raised Columbia, South Carolina, straight out the Met, the 803. Yeah, man. I mean, shout out to the 803.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out over there. How was your childhood? How was your childhood in South Carolina, man?
Man, I hate to get into it, but it's a long, complicated story. But yeah, man, great family, pops, mama, you know, military background. My pops was in the Navy, so we did a lot of moving. I was born right here in Columbia. 2 weeks later, we moved to Pensacola. You know, spent about 7-8 years in Florida, between Jacksonville and Pensacola, stayed in New Orleans, moved back to Columbia, you know, about 7th grade and finished high school there. But, you know, all my family's from South Carolina, you know, so yeah, man, honestly, just raised on discipline. Me and my brothers, we played a lot of football and made me the man who I am today.
Yeah, was it a lot of siblings or?
Yeah, it's 2 of us, man.
2 of y'all. Okay.
And it's crazy because I was always into football.
Yeah.
And my younger brother, man, he was a baller. I mean, he probably got a head start because he got to watch me play, and our pops played too. So, you know, he was a baller. And my older brother, he was more into the artistic side.
Yeah.
And I wasn't quite there mentally, you know, artistically. So, you know, now, you know, I'm all in the arts field and sports and entertainment. So,
yeah,
you know,
I'm
a combination. I'm right in the middle of my older brother, my younger brother.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And you said you lived in Pensacola. I lived in Mobile, so I know the Gulf Coast. You know what I'm saying? I was back and forth from Biloxi, New Orleans, Pensacola, Gulf Shores. So I'm familiar with all those areas. How was it growing up there, man?
Man, Pensacola, man, I was so young. It's hard to remember.
Yeah.
I mean, being real. But I spent a lot of time in Jacksonville, Florida, from I say about 5 to 12.
Yeah.
You know, in Duval. But yeah, my pops were just stationed there in the military, and I love it, man. That's when I scored my first touchdown.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And what college did you went to college, right?
I went to college, man. I went to 2 colleges. Shout out to my HBCUs. I went to Hampton University, then transferred to the University of South Carolina, back home with my roots.
That's what's up. And how was that experience, man?
Oh, man, it was great. I mean, honestly, I feel like I got the best of both worlds. You know, with the HBCU experience, there's nothing like it. If you're from HU, the real HU, you know about QT9, Quintessence 9. You know about, 12 to 2 on Fridays. You know about the parties.
Yeah.
You know about the harbors. I mean, there's nothing like that, man. Shout out to the HBCUs. They deserve more love. And then, you know, I had to make a move because it was my goal and my dream at the time to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I just felt like I got a better opportunity at a different school. You know, still got love for my HBCU, but I moved to the University of South Carolina.
Yeah.
That's a long story. I don't know how much time we got,
Man,
but it's
we
a
got
testimony.
whatever time. We got whatever time, man. It's just, see, look, what we do here on Let's Level Up, it's not just about leveling up financially, man. It's leveling up spiritually, mentally, types of way, because, you know, in your experience, to from where you at now, from where you used to be, you know what I'm saying? You level up every day. You learn something new. You know what I'm saying? So it's you got people, you know, that looking up to you, that want to do what you do. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So everybody just see you when you at the top. You know what I'm saying? They don't know where you came from.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I tell a lot of people my story. You know, a lot of people will be like, man, they wouldn't even imagine I was locked up before, you know what I'm saying, for 2 years. So to where I'm at now, you know what I'm saying? So from going from that to where I'm at now, turning a negative into a positive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm with
same
you.
with
I'm
you.
with you.
Same
I'm
with you,
you,
bro.
Well, let's level up then.
Yeah, let's
Since
get
we
it.
got time.
Yeah.
Man, congrats to you, first of
Yeah.
all, with your testimony, man.
Yeah,
I
appreciate
didn't know that.
Yeah, appreciate you, man.
Yeah, but so starting from Hampton University, I say, man, the biggest thing I learned about leveling up was taking a leap of faith.
Yeah.
My freshman season, it went decent. You know, I started the first couple games. I had a few catches, but it wasn't where, I wanted to be. And ultimately, man, I'm just giving you the real. Man, I knew in my gut I was supposed to leave the school and go to, at the time, like the number 4 team in the nation, being the University of South Carolina.
Yeah.
And it was after the last day of school, before we go home for the summer. We had a strength conditioning coach. He said, Matrick, Trent Williams, come here. I pulled up and he said, you need to leave here. Like, I see better for you. You from South Carolina, I suggest you go to South Carolina or Clemson. I'm like, dang, man, I was literally just thinking that. So I went home and I told my mom, like, hey, Mom, Big John, he told me I should leave and go to a different school. How crazy is it for your coach to say that? What I mean? It's kind of weird. But she was like, I was thinking the same thing. My pop's like, man, I was thinking the same thing. Like, let's do it. Let's move. We can do this today. I'm like, whoa. It's moving too fast. You know what I mean? Like, I still had a girl at the time. I still had all my friends and my buddies, you know what I mean? And, so I said, let me go up and let me pray about it.
Yeah.
And so what I did was I went to my room and I opened up the Bible. I got on my knees and I opened up to a story that I believe to be the story of Jonah.
Yeah.
Where, if you know the story of Jonah, he wanted to go in his own direction. God had other plans for him. So he decided to go his own way anyways. He got swallowed by a whale.
Yeah.
And got taken to where God wanted him to be.
Sure.
And this is what I would say, my first personal encounter with God, when I knew that God was talking right to me. Like, the way it was written, the way the words was placed, I knew it was meant for me to leave the land that I was at and comfortable at and go to this, the brand new land.
Yeah.
But it scared me, Ricky. You know what I mean? That is what you wanted it to know, but it's not necessarily what you wanted to hear, because now that you know better, you got to do better.
That's right.
So I knew it. I was like, damn, man, I got to transfer to South Carolina. I got to leave my girl. I got to leave my friends, my buddies, everybody's getting recruited with. This is a lot,
Yeah.
So I called my coach, and like a week later, and I told him, hey, I won't be coming back to Hampton. I'm transferring to the University of South Carolina. He's like, oh, what you doing, man? We got big plans for you. You're supposed to be your sophomore year. Maybe we got a whole playbook just for you. And I was like, sorry, man, I got to do what I got to do. So as time progresses, it's kind of that period where, you kind of sitting in that silence when I got to get accepted into the school. I got to move, you know what I mean? Like, everybody talks about how fun it is to, get the dream and just, move. But there's a period there when you got to sit in the decision that you made.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's terrifying. They number 4 team in the nation. Like, they didn't recruit me out of high school.
Yeah.
And your thoughts tell you that's for a reason. But you got to trust your faith.
That's right.
Long story short, man, like, my boys started calling me, the girls, they started tripping on me. And I'm like, man, what am I doing? Yeah. I got a full scholarship here at Hampton. Like, I got a good thing to coach Sam start. Do I really have to leave? Like, nah, I don't got to do that.
Yeah.
So I called the coach back. This may be a month later. Hey, sorry, coach. I don't know what got into me, man.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm going back to Hampton. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Go Pirates. And literally, when I went back to Hampton, all hell broke loose.
Yeah.
Like, man, the girl who I was so, willing to risk stuff for.
Yeah.
Look, man, she was cheating on me with a teammate.
Wow.
That's embarrassing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What else? I pulled my hamstring. I never pulled a hamstring in my life.
A lot of stuff going on.
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah.
Just stuff. I'm like, bro, what's going on? Like, I was in high school.
Going
I was the
through it.
man.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting played. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's going on. I wasn't pulling no hamstrings. Like, it wasn't
nothing.
That wasn't me. So, long story short, man, the way everything just transpired, I knew, like, this is my fault.
Yeah.
Because God told me where I was supposed to be, and I decided, not to listen and to not be obedient.
Yeah.
And then, from that point on, I just knew, like, man, if God tell me to do something, if it's something that's placed in my spirit, If it's there, then I know it was told to me for a reason.
Yeah.
No matter how crazy it sounds, no matter how wild it sounds, I'm gonna do what I feel like I should do. And I don't need nobody's support. I don't need nobody's okay. Like this was placed on me. It wasn't given to everybody else.
Yeah.
You know? So that's what I did, man. The first few games, like first game, I wasn't even traveling. I went from starting as a true freshman. The first game, I wasn't even traveling. You know, that was embarrassing. And just a full, you know, reverse mindset. I remember like they had walk-ons traveling. And at the time, I'm like, man, how dare you have a walk-on?
Yeah.
You know, before me on the bus.
You felt some type of way.
I did. And guess what I ended up doing?
What you do?
I walked on to the University of South Carolina myself.
Yeah. Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a full 180 moment. I was like, but it was just, I knew what I had to do. You know what I mean? So I quit the team at Hampton. I'm not proud of it, but it's what I had to do.
Yeah.
Only thing I've ever quit in my life. I quit the team, and I told them I'm going to play at the University of South Carolina. All those coaches who begged me to stay, everybody who recruited me and did all of this, it's like, oh, you going to the University of South Carolina? Don't you know they're the number 4 team in the nation? You'll never play football again. You just played your last down right here at Hampton University. Go Pirates. They talking all about me, called me selfish, all type of stuff. That's cool. I'm over it. But, you know, that's what they did.
Yeah.
You know, it motivated me. And what I did was I drove down. I'll never forget. It was Thanksgiving week. It was rivalry weekend,
Yeah.
you know, of all college football.
Yeah.
And South Carolina's about to play Clemson. And I remember just going straight to the stadium at Williams-Brice. That's the University of South Carolina field. At the time, there wasn't no gate there. You know, you can just kind of walk in.
Yeah.
I put a full suit on. You know, I got a haircut. And I walked straight through the door. I didn't look left. I didn't look right. I went straight up the elevator.
Yeah.
You know, I looked like I belonged. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I seen a button that said Spurrier's office. I hit that one fast. I went there and I told him, hey, my name is Matt Rebellin. I'm here to play football. He said, all right, son. I mean, you look good. You know, you're pretty tall. You look like an athlete. Do you go to the school? I said, no, sir. He said, okay, well, I can't talk to you then. But, you know, get him into the school. We have tryouts coming in spring. And that's what I did, man. I grinded every single day. And, you know, I'm getting long-winded. You said we got time.
No,
so
you
we got
good.
time.
You good.
But I remember my mom asking me, she said, what you going to do if you don't make the team? Like, first thing first, it never once crossed my mind that I wasn't going to make the team.
Yeah.
But when she asked me, she said, I said, I'm going to try out again.
Yeah.
Like, it don't matter how long it take. Like, I'm going to do whatever it takes to play for this team. My mind was made up.
Yeah.
I'm going to fast forward. Not only do I get, you know, on the team, at that tryout, it had 140 people at the first tryout. Like I said, it was the number 4 team in the nation. They cut it down from like 140 to 20. Cut it down from 20 to 8. 8 of us made the team.
Yeah.
Of that 8, you know, I was the outstanding offensive walk-on. You know, I was playing the next season once I was eligible. And coming up to my senior season, man, I was playing and everything. My senior season, I didn't play as much. No excuses. It is what it is. It's a long story. But just to show you how God worked, man, Spurrier quit on us our junior season, halfway throughout the season.
Yeah.
They had a big billboard, a big banner of Steve Spurrier up on the stadium. And they had to take it down because he quit the program.
Wow.
So when they took that picture down, they said, we need to put another picture up. Who is it going to be? It was Matt Rebellin working inside the weight room who got an opportunity to do a picture for the cups and the tickets and all the elevators inside the stadium. And the same stadium that I grew up looking at, you know, for Saturday nights. When they took down the most winningest coach of all time, they put me on the stadium.
Yeah.
I lie to you not. And I remember thinking to myself at the time, like, what if I never listened and never took that chance on myself?
Yeah.
Like, what if I never, like, God told me, who knows, I probably could have been a year further if I went back to Hampton that time.
Yeah.
And I knew from then, I was like, all I got to do is listen. It don't got to make sense. It don't got to seem like the right thing in your rational mind because I know we know everything. But, you know, I just decided I'm going to have faith from there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, my senior year, I was on the stadium and I rode the bench the whole year long, but it still taught me a lesson.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. You turn, like, say you always got to keep that positivity in every negative situation. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody's going to see your vision.
For sure.
Like you see it, man. Nice name. And you was talking about, like, your parents, or I don't know if your pops was in the military. Yeah. Was he hard on you with football? Yeah. Like, was he, I don't know why you didn't end up going that route. Because let's say I have a son. He about to be 9 years old. I try not to be hard on him right now because I don't want him to fall fall, like, I don't want him to stop loving the sport. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some kids where they stop loving the sport because they pops, push them too hard. Was that something for you?
Man, I don't know. I just feel like it was in us, especially me and my younger brother. Like, we saw my pops play football at a high level.
Yeah.
What we thought was the highest level ever, South Carolina State.
Yeah.
And we used to wear his jerseys. He had his practice jerseys around the house, and like we just knew it was no doubt in our mind that we was going to play in the NFL.
Yeah.
So I don't know, like he didn't have to motivate us. Like we just knew like that's what it was going to be. Like I don't think he could have pushed us too hard.
Yeah.
I mean, he was rough on us, but but it's what we wanted though. You know what I mean? Like I don't think he could have pushed us away from it.
That's what's up. And so as far as that, why didn't you end up going to the NFL?
Man, so that's another long story, but I'm gonna keep it real spiffy. Like I said, my senior year I didn't really play.
Yeah.
We had a coaching change with Muschamp, and it's a crazy story, man. I'm gonna tell it.
Yeah,
it's real cool.
Go ahead.
So we had a internship.
Yeah.
And I was a physical education major.
Okay.
And which means I didn't go to practice my senior year because I had to graduate and go to the actual school.
Yeah.
I didn't have to, but I decided to graduate instead of go to practice. And I remember it was Airport High School. A little history lesson. Airport High School, it's in Columbia, South Carolina, and they had an alumni by the name of Deuce Staley, who played football for the Philadelphia Eagles. He played football for the University of South Carolina, and at the time he was coaching at the for the Philadelphia Eagles. He was running back coach and assistant head coach for the Philadelphia Eagles. And the only reason I knew who he was and his name was because I was at this internship.
Yeah.
The Airport Eagles. So as I'm missing practice and going to the school, it's that very same name and Deuce Staley who was able to give me an opportunity to try out for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
He had a son who was getting recruited at the school. I was working hard, training at the time, coaching kids with my cleats on. And long story short, a year after, I was done playing football, I went to this NFL Spring League. I got some good film, and Deuce Staley brought me to camp with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
And I went there and I balled, like, no doubt.
Yeah.
The ball didn't hit the ground when I was close to it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I knew when I got cut from there, it was just something you can just feel it, like, if they don't want me after this performance, then it probably ain't meant to be.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that meant. It was a little scary. Like, I still pursued it, but, like, I can just kind of feel it. Like, this one was different.
Yeah, it was different.
Did
it really affect you when you got, let's say, because you got cut, right?
I got cut.
Okay, and how did that affect you emotionally, man?
Yeah.
Because you've been working that your whole life, really. You know what I'm saying? 20
years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And then you get to the level where, all right, this is it. You know what I'm saying? And then they reject you. They close that door on you. How that feel?
It hurt. You know what I mean? Like, turn in that iPad.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to lie. Like, they flew me home, and I remember I let one tear, it was a gangster tear, it rolled down my face.
Yeah.
But, like, it was different, though. Like I said, like, I knew it was over.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what that really meant. Like I said, we talked about it earlier, just that season of being uncomfortable. Like, you don't really know what's next. You just kind of drifting. You know what I mean? You don't really know what it means. And so I was substitute teaching these kids. Another thing, these teachers, man, they need more money.
Yeah, for sure.
The school system is crazy.
Facts.
But I was substitute teaching these kids, man, and man, I remember I had a vein forming right here in my forehead.
Yeah.
I'm covering it right now with my scully, but I was angry. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because these kids, man, good gracious. But yeah, man. And then this opportunity with WWE just kind of happened. I was trying to get back into football, and I didn't even have an agent at the time. That's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
But an agent for football called me and said, "We're gonna get you back to an NFL team. It's no problem."
Maybe something like The Rock.
Man,
Right?
it is.
Something like The Rock.
Look, he had $7. I had 7 cents.
Yeah.
With credit that.
Yeah.
My story better. But yeah, man. He said, "I'm gonna get you to an NFL team."
Yeah.
I said, "That sounds great. Why don't you do that?" Nothing happened.
Yeah.
He said, "We're gonna get you to the XFL." I said, "Okay, that sounds great." But at the time, the XFL was owned, by the same person who owned WWE at the time. I can't say the name.
Yeah, yeah.
But and then I don't know. He sent my questionnaire to the XFL, and WWE reached out to me the next day,
Yeah.
and I was like, man.
Did you do wrestling prior to football? Or you never done it?
I've never wrestled. I wrestled my brothers.
Yeah, that's it.
I wrestled in
but
the
no
locker
professional,
room,
yeah.
but never. You know what I mean? The idea of wearing those tights,
Yeah,
was a bit weird to me at
yeah.
the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I wasn't with that.
Yeah,
But I did love to, like I love wrestling.
Yeah.
especially Attitude Era.
yeah.
You know, The Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Booker T,
yeah.
Stone Cold Steve Austin. I said my first cuss word at 3 years old.
At 3 years old, because of Steve.
Man, I opened a can of whoop ass. And
Yeah.
my mama turned the TV off so fast. Man, I ain't
They
lying.
wouldn't play with that, huh?
Nah, man, nah. So,
Yeah,
so man, I love wrestling, the idea of wrestling, but you know, the idea of me becoming a wrestler, it was hard to say for a while. Like, you know, Trick wrestling. You know, my whole identity was a football player for 20 years.
yeah.
So, but I did love to entertain. Like, I love the promos. The promos The Rock used to give, I used to love it. I used
Yeah,
to
and
study
who was your favorite wrestler at that time? That Attitude Era?
the Attitude Era between Stone Cold and The Rock.
Yeah, between them. Yeah, that mine was The Rock, for sure.
For sure, man.
Mine was The Rock, because I remember, man, I lived in Houston, too, for a little bit when I was younger. Go for vacations and stuff in the summertime. And my little cousins introduced me to it. I was like, I would say 7, 8, 9 years old at that time. And yeah, my cousin always be Stone Cold, and I'd be The Rock.
Yeah.
That time, man, that was a great time.
Hey, those was the two though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It was the two.
Undertaker, Kane, all of them.
Yeah, Rikishi, Booker. You know, we can go all day.
Yeah. So you said The Rock and Stone Cold, and we're gonna get back to the wrestling, man.
Okay.
Because you do a little bit of everything. You football, you rap, everything, wrestling.
Yeah.
So you do music as well. How did you get into the music, man?
Man, so I ain't gonna lie. Like I dropped one track like 3 years ago. Good looking wrestler.
Yeah.
And I was just speaking my truth. I am a good looking wrestler. And I was just gonna let that be that.
How long ago was that?
That was like 3 years ago.
3 years. That was the first time you ever did a song.
That was the first time I went to the studio. I said, what did this button do?
Where was that in South Carolina?
That was in Orlando, Florida.
In Orlando, okay.
In Orlando, Florida.
Yeah.
Then it was a decent track. I ain't gonna say, you know, it broke no records, but you know, I liked it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I liked the way my voice sound. Then it just so happened I was in a feud with a butch. His name is Pete Dunne. I don't know if you follow the storyline. But
Pete what?
Pete Dunne.
Pete Dunne. What about him?
He's a butch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's the name of the song. He's
okay.
a butch.
Okay. He's a, so that was that. You said that's the one you recorded 3 years ago.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
No. This one was about a year ago.
A year ago. Okay.
A year ago, with Pete Dunne, man.
Yeah.
And it was just, man, it just blew up. Like
It blew up.
Forbes magazine.
Yeah.
Like all type of stuff. It was a diss track on Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you went in on him.
I went in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's a butch.
Yeah, damn, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. And who inspired you? Because I know you said you had siblings too, right?
Yeah.
Did they inspired you to do the music?
I don't know, but like honestly, like I said, it's three of us.
Yeah.
And we always, you know, when you in the back of the car,
Yeah.
like you said, one was The Rock, one was, you know, Stone Cold.
Yeah.
You know, if we was listening to Lovers and Friends, one of us was Lil Jon.
Yeah.
One of us was Ludacris, and one of us was Usher.
Oh, okay,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I was Luda.
Yeah.
You know
That
what I
was
mean?
dope. Yeah, you had that energy. Nah, and I just heard this record, man. Hey, y'all stay tuned. Y'all gotta stay tuned.
Stay tuned,
man. This is a dope record. Very energetic. So I can see that now. I can see that.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Like we used to love that. Like just music just comes naturally. Like I don't know, because when you grow up with it and you can tie like your emotions and like, hey, I remember where I was when I heard this song. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, you just kind of understand it, and hopping in the studio just felt natural.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
How's your process in the studio? Because I know you don't drink, you don't nothing. So,
drink.
you know, a lot of rappers, they tend to drink and all that. They got to get in the mode.
Yeah.
You know, how's your process? Do you have to listen to the beat, then you write to the beat? Or how's your process? Or you go in and spit bar per bar per bar?
Man, I come in, so I hear the beat, then I write to it. And then, you know, so when I come to the studio, I'm ready.
Yeah.
But, you know, my brother, he hit the studio with me to make sure that I'm on tune.
Okay.
You know, he makes sure I bring the energy that I need.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. So getting back to the wrestling, man. How was that first time in that professional wrestling ring, man? With a big crowd, with with all the cameras televised. How was that experience for you the first time ever?
Well, I can give you two experiences.
All right, go ahead.
Because my first match was in front of 12 people.
12 people.
It was in front of 12
Where was that
people.
at?
It was in Philadelphia.
Philadelphia.
A lot of people are confused because of the story told. It's a very true story. I have a lot of history with Philadelphia.
Yeah.
But I'm not from Philadelphia. I'm from Columbia, South Carolina.
Yeah.
I started my wrestling career right here. I started my wrestling career in Philadelphia though, at CZW.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, God told me, he's like, man, you're gonna have your match.
Yeah.
Tomorrow. Be ready. Like, oh, okay, well, bet, let's do it. And when I say that was the moment I knew I was in the right place.
Yeah.
Like, did not sleep for like 48, 72 hours.
Really?
After this match. Like I said, in front of 12 people.
Yeah.
But when it hits you like, man, this is the right place for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And man, I loved it. It was a feeling, and I remember somebody told me, I can't remember who said it though. They said, remember this feeling you have right now, because this is what you're gonna need to, continue to think about when all the BS comes with any game, any sport. You know what I mean? This ain't no knock, but remember why you started. Remember why you love it.
That's right. That's right, man. And how would you compare this era to the Attitude Era nowadays, man?
It's funny that you say that, because I was watching a video. I can't remember exactly who it was, but they were saying when they was living in the Attitude Era, they didn't realize it was going to be like remembered as what it was.
Yeah.
They were just out there every day trying to outperform each other and make every single moment, the best moment ever. And I feel like that's exactly where we are right now.
Yeah, so what's going on from now, probably there in 10, 15 years, they're going to say,
whoa, you remember
this era? Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When Roman Reigns, you remember when Trick Williams, Carmelo Hayes?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Do you remember this stuff? You know what I mean? And I really do believe we're in that era right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just getting started.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. And something little, man, that what do you do to prep before a match, if you could say it? If you don't want to reveal your secrets, it's all good, man. But something, you know what I'm saying, that you do yourself to get ready for a match.
Man, honestly, I listen to slow jams.
Slow jams, yeah. See, that's crazy because you an energetic person,
I know. I don't need no help getting turned. So
okay.
So I'm like a lion.
You need to be relaxed.
I need to be relaxed, or I'll be exhausted before the match even starts. So
that's what's up.
I listen to slow jams and kind of, all right, because once they let me loose,
that's what's up, man. I seen the energy you got.
For sure.
Up in you, great performer, man. And have you ever had other jobs growing up? I don't know if you had fast food restaurant jobs, anything.
I did, man. I worked at Carolina's Wings.
Okay. Shout out Carolina Wings,
shout
man.
Out Carolina Wings, if they still there.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to I'm dating myself, man.
And what you think? The Wings better in Atlanta or Carolina, man?
Ooh, come on now.
Come on, man. Come on. That's a debate.
Hey, look,
y'all drop that in the comments, man. Y'all drop that in the comments.
Look, man, I love my city.
Yeah.
But Atlanta got them wings. Yeah. But I don't even eat wings right now. I'm pescatarian. So.
Oh, you pescatarian? Okay.
Yeah,
I'm chickatarian. Yeah, I don't eat no steak, no pork, none of that. I only eat chicken. Just chicken, bro. Yeah. Just chicken.
Just protein.
Yeah, for like 2 years. Yeah. That
man.
Steak, all that was messing me up, man. So just eat chicken. I tried vegetarian for like 4 months, man. Couldn't do it, bro.
Yeah, man.
You feel like a drug addict. You just shaking, bro, for like 4 months. I tried 4 months. I tried vegetarian. I couldn't. It was hard.
Yeah. How long you been chickentarian?
About 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 years. No pork, no seafood. I never had a problem with seafood because, in Atlanta, we eat barbecue and wings and chicken. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So even the wings, I had to, because cholesterol and all that. So I kind of more towards the grill than the fried.
For sure.
It's a lot of fat. You get a little older, you got to learn all these things, man, and the doctor gets you in trouble.
Hey, let me tell you something, Ricky. I just developed allergies in the last 3 days. Bro,
that pollen.
This pollen out here in Atlanta,
Do they have that in Carolina still?
They got some in Carolina. I'm staying in Orlando right now, and it hit me on my drive down here. I didn't know what was wrong with me, man. I thought it was COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, it's different, huh?
It is, man. It is. It's crazy.
You sniffing all this yellow powder down here. Damn, man. No, it's different down here in Atlanta, man. It's never affected me. You know what I'm saying? It's never affected me. I don't know.
You're born and raised.
Yeah, born and raised, man. I think I be eating outside and all that yellow dust be getting on my food. That's the seasoning. Now, that's what's up, man. Can you name a few sacrifices you had to make to get where you at now, man? Because, like I said, a lot of people see when you up here on top, but they don't see what you, of course, you said a couple things, but I don't know if you remember, because you named the sacrifices in football, but something for the wrestling, man. I don't know how they treated you when you got there, because I've heard many stories when, the new wrestlers come.
Yeah,
the
outsiders.
the outsiders, the ones that already been there make it a little hard
For sure.
for the new ones. Any sacrifices there?
Yeah, man. I'm gonna talk about sacrifice. I'm not sure many people talk about or warn me about, but man, leaving, something that's good, or leaving something that you may love, for something that you don't even know exists all the way. But like I say, it's that leap of faith and something that you believe that you got to do in your heart. But there's a lot of, people, a lot of kids I used to coach and, tutor who, at the time felt so selfish, man. Like, I got this opportunity with the WWE.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm going to choose myself. But I'll never forget, there's a coach who told me, RJ, he's going to be gone in 2 years. And he's going to be living his life.
Yeah.
And you still going to be here wondering what your life would have been if you wouldn't have, if you would have took that chance on yourself.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of people that I felt like I left, or situations that was good for me, that I felt like I was making a difference, that I decided to leave. And all I could do is, hope that everything is good in their way, and that, it's all love.
Yeah, I feel you. And I know you said you only felt like quitting one time in your life, right?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Well,
yeah. Or till this day, like, because we all have them times like, man, I'm tired of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, like when you was coming up in the wrestling at first, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not getting the results I feel like I supposed to be getting. Did that ever cross your mind? Like, you didn't quit, but you was like in your mind, like, man, this ain't it.
Man, all the time. I mean,
self-doubt.
Wondering if you're good enough. Wondering if you have what it takes, if the people are gonna receive you, But I don't know, I just try to attack it as much as I can.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sure how much but there's a time in my career where I was the hype man.
Yeah.
I was the secondary guy supporting the main guy, which was Carmelo Hayes at the time.
Yeah.
This is probably 2.5 years of my career. I'm taking bumps with somebody else. I'm making somebody else look as good as I possibly can. I'm cutting promos on their behalf.
Yeah.
And I get beat up afterwards. Yeah. And I like, man, you got to be more to life than this. Like, I ain't sacrifice everything to be here and take bumps for you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just the truth about the matter. But on the other side of stepping up and wanting to be your own man and your own guy is hey, you might not make it.
Yeah.
Like, the people might not like you. They might not like you. You know what I mean? You trying to jump out there to the front, but who knows if you're ready or not.
Yeah.
But shoot, man, I went straight to Shawn Michaels' office. True story. And I told him, thank you for everything you've done for me. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm on TV every single week. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But I want to see what I can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I want to make my own mistakes. If I want to lose, I want to lose for Trick Williams. I don't want to lose with somebody else. You know what I mean? I want to talk my own trash.
Yeah.
He said, I don't know if you're ready or not.
Yeah.
But hey, if we give you an opportunity and you're not ready, we're gonna put you on the bench.
Yeah.
I said, ooh.
That got you nervous, huh?
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna feel that.
Yeah, you're gonna feel it.
Because you was very comfortable where you were.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, you was good. I could have been a hype man for years, I'm sure. And
yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with being a hype man. That's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying, for me, everything that I sacrificed, why I got into the business, I looked at people like The Rock. I looked at people like Stone Cold. I said, that's fire. If I'm a wrestler, it gotta look like that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing.
That's what's up. Nah, and you can see the results, man. You can see the results. So tell me a wild story or something incredible in your career, man.
Man.
Wild story.
Man, there's been so many. But I'm gonna tell you this. I just told you how I had my first wrestling match in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I played my last down of football.
Yeah.
With the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
I main evented my first PLE WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
In Philadelphia. So I don't know, man. I just feel like that's just been a magical city for me. It was a full circle moment last year. We had the highest grossing NXT attendance ever.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Main evented by 2 black men. Another record done.
Yeah.
I've only been in the game 4 or 5 years at this point.
Nice.
So, man, it's been so many stories. It's been a blessing. I'm eternally grateful. But, yeah, man, we could talk stories all day.
All day, man. No, that's what's up. That's what's up. I love it. But what have you learned along the journey, man? Because one thing is the performance. Then the other thing, you got the business. I've seen some performers, they stop loving the performance because the business gets involved.
For sure.
I know you probably have a team that take care of all that, so you could just focus on your creativity. Is that how it works for you?
Yeah, man, definitely. And I have some representation who tries to take care of my off the field matters. I mean, same idea, same out the ring stuff. On that way I can just focus on the craft.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's how I like it. You know what I mean? I just want to be better today than I was yesterday.
Yeah.
I'm very simple, man. I'm very one speed. Like, I want to train. I want to work hard. I want to go. You know what I mean? I want to entertain. I want to put out new music. I want to put out good music. I want to, that's what I want to do. I don't want to think about politics. You know what I mean? I don't want to argue about the little petty stuff, man. I want to do my job and do it well. So, and I try to just keep the main thing. And you're right, man. A lot of people lose love for the game because of, stuff that happens.
The business.
You know what I mean?
I know it. And a lot of people had told me, man, like, especially in like the music industry, all them industries, man, like, they just quit everything. Just say, you know what, I don't even want to, because of the business. You know what I'm saying? But I think you have a good team. You have good representation. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You're going to always focus on your creativity, and you just going to keep getting better and better and better.
And shout out to my agent, man.
Shout out to
I know he don't
slap it up for him.
He don't like the attention, but he getting love this time.
Yeah, he getting love this time because he on level up. He leveling up.
He leveling up.
Hey, that's what's up, man. Hey, I see you strong as hell, bro. Any tips, man, in the gym? What you do, bro? Like in the gym, how many times you go a day? How many hours, bro? Because I need to level up in that aspect. Because I'm the type. It's easy for me to go to the gym, but when I leave the gym, bro, the eating part is the hard part for me, bro.
So the chicken teriyaki ain't working.
God damn it, it's not. See, sometimes I put the chicken on the pizza. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I'm saying?
Let's level up.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, man. So, because I know there's a lot more factors than just working out. It's the eating. It's when you, like, that really is what affects everything, right?
Man, it's the working out, you know what I mean? It's the eating. But you know what I've learned as of late more than anything?
Yeah.
It's the sleeping.
The sleeping too.
Man.
7-8 hours. You get your 7-8 hours of sleep?
Man, I'm going to find it.
You going to find it?
Look, if I got to sneak 2 during the day, where's Trick? Oh, he in the car getting his extra 2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Man, somebody told me, this what did it for me.
Yeah.
They said sleep is better than steroids.
Wow.
That's all I needed to hear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, man, you can work out. You can eat good. And it ain't no magic, potion. It ain't no secret. There's nothing I can sit here and be like, this is what it.
Yeah.
But, man, if you eat good, if you working out like you're supposed to, don't forget that sleep.
That sleep, too.
That sleep right there is very important. I'm going to tell you another sneaky one, too.
Go ahead.
It's that honey mustard.
Honey mustard.
That teriyaki.
Oh shit! I'm about to go to hibachi right now.
Look, 'cause I know you counting your macros and you see your protein. Like, oh yeah, I'm doing good. Then you dip it in that honey mustard.
Yeah.
You dip it in that teriyaki, in that sweet and sour.
Okay, that's bad.
You look like you like a little. You like a little teriyaki.
A lot.
Teriyaki. Barbecue.
Yeah. A lot of teriyaki. So
man.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's the sneaky ones.
Man.
That's why you're not seeing any results.
Shit. So just bare chicken, bro. Damn.
You put some salt on there.
Shit, I'm Mexican. We put some spice in this, bro. We put some Tabasco, something.
Oh yeah, that'll do it.
So that's what's up, man. That's what's up. So you work out like every day?
Man, I work out probably 5 days a week.
5 days a week.
5 days, sometimes 6. Sometimes we travel so much. Sometimes it's just hard to get it, but I try to get at least 5-6 days a week.
Okay, try to do some push-ups here and there when you at the hotel traveling, all that.
Push-ups, man. Find a little rinky-dink gym and do what you got to do.
Yeah, and how you keep your mental straight, bro, throughout everything, because I know it's a lot of chaos. You moving a lot from city to city, and this something that going on. A lot of people messed up mentally nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Sure. I don't know if it's social media affecting them. I don't know what it is, but how do you keep your mental straight?
Man, it's my team.
Your team.
Man, I call my people every single day, or they calling me. My brothers. It's my lady. I mean, she's been like the biggest support system. She cooking for me so I can get my sleep.
Yeah.
I'll shout out to my lady.
Shout out. Let's clap it up, too. Let's clap it up, man. You're not going to get no cooking when you get home.
She from the ATL, too. So
That's what's up. That's what's up, man. And any big future plans, man, that you can announce on the level up, man? I don't know if you selling merch out there. I don't know what it is.
Man, there's a lot of things I can announce, man. First off, Oba going to get his ass whooped.
Oh,
can we get another one for that?
Oh, shit.
Shout out to Oba's ass whooping.
Let's get it.
Oba's ass whooping. We got that coming up, man. And your boy Tricky is making his debut onto the acting scene.
Yeah.
So
acting scene.
The acting scene, man. So,
movies,
Hollywood, TV shows, you know what I'm saying? Did a little project in LA. Everybody will know about that pretty soon.
That's what's up. You leveling up for real.
Man, God is good, man.
Artist. Football player.
Let's talk
wrestler.
Let's talk about
actor.
Man.
Damn, man. You leveling up for real.
Man, they call me Black Thanos.
All right. Now, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. Hey, look, one thing we do at the end of this podcast, man, we send a message out to them folks, following them dreams. You know what I'm saying? Send a message out of positivity.
I got it right now.
Yeah, some people don't know. Some people don't know where to go in life. They struggling. They they closing doors like you got that door closed and thought that was the end of the world. A motivational message to them, but look straight into that camera so you could tell them directly, bro.
Man, turn that camera on me. I need all your undivided attention. If you listen to me right now, don't be scared to take that leap of faith. You taking that leap of faith is the difference between you getting it where you want to and you not getting it. And my life is a testimony of that, man. Take that leap of faith. You never know what's on the other side. And even if you don't land where you want, you're probably going to land where you need to be. So don't be scared to jump, man.
Y'all heard that. Let's give it up for the homie Trick Williams, Mr. Whoop That Trick. Yo, appreciate it, bro. It's an honor having you here, man. I see you doing big things. You got big gift, man. Like, whenever you in the room, you can see, like, that star in you. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate that.
Hey, I appreciate you coming on the platform, man. It's an honor. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy your day in Atlanta.
Yes, sir.
Y'all getting into something, you going to go record or you going to go party?
Hey, man. Man, my lady gonna watch it, so we gotta talk about it later, man.
Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. Hey, let's give it up
for
the homie, Mr. Whoop That Trick.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's get it. Hey, if you like the content, please subscribe, like, share, comment, all that great stuff. You know what we gonna keep on doing, baby. Leveling up. Let's get it.